Hi, I'm the actor that plays Let 'em Peek on the Let 'em Peek YouTube channel. And yes, this did start out as a World of Warships channel, but there's a lot of other titles that really have my attention right now. So I haven't been picking up the controller playing Legends all that much. But since I am the largest creator for tutorial content that this game's ever seen, and it's not even close, we have helped tens of thousands of people, answered thousands of questions, hopefully improve the player base. Since I don't play this game that much anymore, will it ever disappear? I doubt it. My gift to the World of Warships community is to remake every single one of the how-tos, plus I'm going to add to this list. Hopefully, we can improve the player base. Even though I don't play it that much, one day I would like to be able to get on and just see really good players playing the game. Even though I don't play it that much, that's okay. This will be my gift to all of you that are still playing. Hopefully, we can improve the random player. Help people make better decisions when playing, which should improve your overall gameplay. Thank you for clicking on the video, and let's get started. Welcome to the Cruiser how-to video. First things first, you need to understand not all cruisers are built the same. Second thing you need to understand is that 99% of the cruisers in this game are fragile. Seriously, I think on one hand you can count the number that can go up against battleships head to head. So ideal cruiser gameplay is going to be gameplay that does not involve sitting in the open, getting shot by battleships. You just won't be around very long. There's a lot of things we can do to counter that. Concealment, island cover, smoke, these are all great things that we can use to keep you in the game longer. You have to realize every cruiser in the game is not built the same. Certain cruisers are really good at one particular trait, setting fires from distance. Another type, very good at quickly maneuvering out of the way of shells. Some really well concealed, good for sneaking up on things, sneaking into position. Others, point blank, just have the ability to pop a smoke screen. All of them are different, and you need to play whatever it is you have in the way it's supposed to be played. And what I mean by that is this is a Suzuya from the Japanese line, okay? This is a long-range HE spammer. That's what this does. This doesn't have radar, so it doesn't need to be sitting like it's a radar-heavy cruiser on the edge of the cap trying to save your friendly DD. That's not how you play this thing. Not saying you can't get away with it, but understanding your role in the game and what you're playing and how it should be played maximizes everything. Your enjoyment, your damage, your length of time in the match, your XP at the end, your credits, everything. Since this is the cruiser video, map awareness is one of the most important things you could possibly have. Yes, there are perks that you can put on where you can see how many people are actually looking at you, but you don't really need that. Simple awareness does that. I'm not gonna lie, cruisers, very difficult to master, but also one of the most important in the game. I wouldn't say they're the most important. I think that falls to destroyers, but these are right there, very close. How you play a light cruiser versus a heavy cruiser. A lot of times they're very, very similar, unless you are a specific nation that slings fire from very long range. If that's the case, you're probably going to play far away from the cap. If there's islands, you're probably going to try to position to shoot over them, or you're going to be in the backfield and you're just going to be using dodging in order to not get shot. All three work really well for that. This is a great ship to use as an example because this is the light cruiser. It's tier 7, it's American, so we've got the American radar, we've got a pretty decent reload, we've got slow shells that we can lob. This is gonna primarily want to sit behind a rock. This is not gonna want to get shot. Even if we can only use 2 guns, that's where we're gonna want to be. Now we switch it out for something like this. This is the variant, this is the heavy. Okay, so it's gonna have more armor, it's gonna have better front guns, and then you're not gonna have much in the back. So if this can lob a small rock, by all means go for it. But since you're gonna have more armor up front, you can peer around corners and take shots and then back off. There's certain people that throw crazy builds on these just because the game's old and you gotta, spice it up some way, so they slap crazy rudder builds onto it. I don't recommend that, but you do you. Timing, what an interesting thing. For the video, let's use the light cruiser. There's a whole lot of them in the game, and even if you play a heavy, you can benefit from learning the stuff that you do with a light cruiser. So let's get to the gameplay. So this actually is a really, really great ship to film this example. So we have the ability to play as the light cruiser. We don't have radar. That kind of sucks, but we're like a DPM monster. And we have a speed boost, and we have a reload boost. So if we do get flushed out, which will happen to you a lot, you'll be flushed out a lot, we have the ability to basically turn on the gas and just go. So I'm going to try and play a little bit forward. I'm going to try and use these rocks the best I can. Our destroyer is leaving B. He's going to A. That's fine. I want to be in a position where I can kind of help him out. But I also want to be out here farming damage. Right? I want to be lighting fires and weakening these guys. Since this is a how-to series, one of the quickest ways to come to a stop in this game, hit an island. Hit an island and then throw it in reverse. Remember, situational awareness. So I'm probably, if I wanted to back up and help him, I'm probably a good 20 seconds to having rounds on target. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of back up a little bit here. Cut that response time down. Kind of trying to watch over him a little bit. In games where you only have one destroyer, it should almost be every single player's main objective is to try and keep him alive, because the team that has a destroyer 10 minutes later in the match is probably the team that's going to win. This is one of those moments where I think I'm just going to stay with these back two guns. Yeah, you lose a little DPM, and yeah, that does suck, but you're not going to get spotted trying to get 4 guns off. Keeping your HP, way more important than getting damage. So we're spotted from there. He just capped C. That's where he is. We know that because look at the center of our ship and the guy I'm shooting, right? And they can't see each other. He could see the tail section of my boat. I won't be spotted. See? What'd I tell you? In a boat like this, the only way I'm going to spot that Udachi is if he kind of just messes up and he lets me jump his position. Selective fire is something else I want to talk about. See how I could shoot that Riga right now? Now I probably can't. Now he's probably a little too far, but I could have taken a shot. We don't know where that battleship is. For all I know, he could be right over there ready to shoot me, and I'm over here staring at that Riga. I'm unspotted. To get spotted for a minuscule amount of damage is really not worth opening yourself up to that risk of being spotted and having that fire penalty where you're spotted for 30 seconds or 25 seconds after you pull the trigger. So this is devolving here quite rapidly. We are going to lose this seaside because, as you can see, this guy's running away. That guy's backing off. So we need to put ourselves in a position where we can try and help stem the tide, slow the push here. He started going forward at the wrong time for me. Yes, he's shooting HE. Thank you. That's just fine. So as it sits right now, our destroyer here, he cannot go into B. Now, he's going to get murdered if he goes into B. That would be extremely hazardous. So what we're going to do is what I said earlier. We're going to run. Keeping situational awareness. Okay, got a guy there. Got the New Jersey there. Please don't die! Oh, goodness gracious. I hope he watches the how-to. We're going to hit the speed boost. We're going to overview camera right there. We're going to go back out of the gap we came in. Overview camera, left bumper, preset 5. Super, super helpful for things like that. Now we're going to hope that guy doesn't shoot us. That's the one guy I'm really worried about. It's that Zeke. He's got a very nice angle, and he shot at us. See? Keep your head on a swivel. Dodging tactics. Okay. Now we're going to be looking for this guy. He wasn't looking. That's great for us. Now the New Jersey's coming around the corner. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's super not cool. We saw this eat and shoot at us. Zeton gets a really lucky hit. Must be nice. We may as well burn a reload booster because we're not going to be alive very long. I'm a very popular target. Now the Yudachi is shooting at me. And he lights a fire. Very popular target. This is where heals would be very, very nice to have. Don't hit me. Yes. Please die. And this game is the exact reason I'm making all these how-to videos. We're dark, okay? Let's stay dark for just a minute. This guy's staring at me, Let's just hang on for a second. Yeah, this game right here is why I'm remaking the entire how-to series. Because if people don't know how to play, and they want to learn, which they need to learn, clearly, hopefully this video series, they find it, they learn something. I think they're finally gonna get me. Not today, sucker. Oh, I might be dead. And we get one more reload booster. We're definitely dead now. No way. No way. Oh my god. No way. Oh, there's just no shot. No shot, dude. My goodness. Surely he doesn't miss again. No way. Wow. If only that game didn't fall apart in the first 5 minutes. That was a premium. What about some tech tree stuff? This is a pretty good tech tree. This is pretty interesting matchmaking. So, 3 destroyers, only 2 battleships out there. If the spawns were mirrored, then there would be 1 at B and 1 at C, as it stands. What's likely is there's 1 at A and 1 at B. That's what's likely. That's what I'm going to play for and try to anticipate. This thing has a turning circle that is laughable. We're spotted. Instantly on the brakes. That's pretty much how we have to do this here. You'll see that we're going to dodge both salvos that got sent at us. Okay, so that answers the question of who we need to try and avoid this match. Who did he shoot at, me or that guy? I'm not really sure. We know where the 2 heavies are. Like I said before, every cruiser, they go poop when battleships actually fire at them. So, identifying who's shooting at, he's not even spotted. If this guy hits, dude, he's the GOAT. That's kind of what I thought. We were open-angled a little bit more than I wanted to there. But see how I'm on the brakes? When dodging, braking, absolutely unbelievably important. Especially in something this big. So, what is over here? Nothing with radar to spot that guy. So I'm going to use my range, 14.3, so I can't assist yet. I'm going to try to use my long range ability to kind of keep these battleships at bay. Quite obviously, range is one of your best friends. If you keep range, you have a better chance. We're constantly watching from the direction of the battleships. That main's over there behind A. You know, he can lob me all he wants. I really don't care. If Mains hits the best salvo he possibly can, it's not going to hurt me that bad. It's just not. If that battleship hits me, he could kill me. Using proper angling techniques, we can mitigate 80% of this guy's damage. And this is infuriating for a battleship player to to shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and not be able to draw blood on a cruiser that is literally sucking the life out of you with fires. But if played correctly, see, another overpin. Don't ask me how he can overpin me long ways. That is just World of Warships. And someone steals my permanent fire. That is just unfortunate. No matter, we'll fire for the bow and try and get the bow permanent fire. And accuracy is not on our side. There, we got it. Got the bow fire. And he's dead. Take note of what I'm about to do here. I'm about to pull out in front of a North Carolina. Could be bad. Destroyer in the cap. I have him RPF. So, what I'm doing is I'm waiting for these guns to rotate. And now, okay. I'm going to look and see where the North Carolina is. There he is. Okay, let's pull out. RPF tells me where this guy is. Pumping that hydro. Pre-spinning the guns this way, because I want them to be angled behind me. We're spotted. That's North Carolina spotting us. Let's punch the radar. There he is. Now I probably have just maybe a couple salvos here. Double check. Big hit. One more. Let's get one more. Watching that North Carolina. We're going to kill him. North Carolina shot at us. And it's HE. Interesting. I think I win this HE battle, but I don't think he's learned that yet. Well, that is incredibly annoying. Kutuzov. North Carolina is still firing HE. This is one of those moments where there's not a whole lot you can do. Because I have 3 people spamming HE at me, and they have incredible RNG. So just keep that in mind. There's not a whole lot I can do here. Because I have to maintain angling from the one guy that can guaranteed kill me. I can try and dodge, I can try and do this and that. Team kind of let me down on this side. Just trying to stay alive. If I could kill this guy, that would be huge for us, and then maybe I can go dark. I would love to actually kill that guy too. That would be huge for the team. That would give me a moment to step back after I go dark here. I'm going to go ahead and go dark now. Do I need to shoot again? Do not need to shoot again. Okay. So we're what? 10 seconds from dark. There we're dark. Damage con. We're going to stay dark. We're going to rotate now. We don't want to fight these guys. They're healthy. They're spammers, just like me. We got to heal in 18 seconds. Let's reset. Let's move over here. New Orleans is basically dead, and then it's those two. If I were to engage now, it's just not as effective. I need to wait. Get these guys into position, move them up into B, so those guys behind me have more people to shoot at. Then they won't pay as much attention to me. Here goes my last heal. It's going to double my HP, and we're going to win the game. It's that simple. I am making an executive decision. I'm going to flip this thing around, and I'm going to use range. I'm going to move to the south side. Sometimes can be good, sometimes can be bad. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to pester these guys like they were just pestering me. All right, boys, fight's on. Oh, look, shoes on the other foot now, huh? Oh, you think you want to come fight me? Come fight me. Got to remember, light cruisers, very slow shells. You got to really shoot. Dang, I wanted that kill. You got to really exaggerate your aim. So instead of aiming up a little bit, aim up double it, basically. Or maybe even triple it. Same thing with lead, too. You got to lead targets a lot more. These slower shells, loftier shells. This could potentially actually be pretty bad for us. If this mains is able to kill that destroyer, and that Nelson. He's got the torpedoes to do it. There goes one. This could be really bad for us. This could be very, very bad. Please kill him. He doesn't kill him. The mains missed his torpedoes? No way. I cannot believe the mains missed his torpedoes. That's blowing my mind. Otago with a huge AP salvo, and that's it. That's game. We win. Thinking ahead, number 1, map awareness. Number 2, playing the boat the way it needs to be played. Number 3, you do those 3 things with light cruisers, and they're incredibly powerful. And just like that, you'll start winning more games. There you go. There's light cruisers in a nutshell. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed the video. Everyone out there, have a great day. Peace.